Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is the beginning of my journey to put together a daybed in my guest room. So I have you can't see the actual boxes with the bed in it. I have the mattresses, mattress covers. I'm washing the comforter set to go on the bed. I've already washed the new pillows, sleeping pillows to go on it. And then you see some of the decorative pillows I'm going to put on it. We'll see how it goes. I love putting things together, so that's not why I'm shh. But I know I'm going to have to be patient with myself in doing this, and I'll take you guys along for the journey. Maybe I get it done in one day where you see me looking like this, or it may take me a couple of days depending how the process goes. So come along for the ride. Who knows? I hope I learned something new in the process about Daybed Assembly. And maybe you guys can share with me some of your stories when you have tackled similar projects. So let's get started together. So part of this video may be of me talking some of it may be a voiceover, some of it may be, it looks like I'm talking to you, but there's also a voiceover. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but we're just going to keep going for now. Okay. Ta-da! So, and I have to say, it did come packaged and covered rather nicely. So far I'm not seeing any damage. The pieces to the screw. And so I just followed the letters as they were presented. So here is what I have put together. And I'll be doing that 3 more times. End caps, so this part is, okay, so I've got one end of one of the sideboards into the end cap. So I just had to come on here, take a quick break, because trying to figure out how I was going to do this, I'm still trying to figure it out, but wanted to remind myself that I said to you, I like doing these projects by myself, but sometimes it is helpful to have help. This is the part of the process where it would be nice to have help. But you know what? Got to figure it out when you have to figure it out. So I have a box of the slats from the trundle holding this side rail up so it doesn't fall over and bend my screws and tear up the frame and all that going on. So I wish there was a way I could record myself holding up the board while also getting it screwed into the end cap. But y'all, I'm going to do this. I am going to figure it out along the way. The instructions can't give you everything. Can't tell you everything. Some things you just have to figure it out as you go. So I'm still going. I'll see y'all in a minute. All right. So just want to share with you one thing that I learned in putting up this second rail, which I wish I had thought about and put it up the first rail. What I tried to do, or what I did, was screw in the 2 bolts on one end first, and then went and screwed in the 2 bolts on the other end, where it is a lot, but it is a lot easier. Screw in 1 bolt, hold it up if you're doing this by yourself like I am. hold up the board, screw in one bolt at one end, slide down, and then screw in the other bolt at the other end. And then come back and screw in the second bolt at the top. Y'all, listen. You live and you learn. I share this so that someone else does not have to have, so that someone else doesn't have the same struggles or challenges as I have had thus far, but just trying to get these side rails in. And then when doing this, trying to get everything lined up. And again, like I said, I try to screw it in as much as I can with my hands, which means you may have to jiggle it around a bit to get it going, but it's going. Yes. So, guys, share in the comments like some things that you put together, what you learned along the way. You know, whether you find out, look, it's not for me. I would just rather pay somebody to do it and get it done. Or you find these types of things to be a fun family project or partnership project with your significant other. Or you're like me, it's just something very satisfying about putting things together, things that come in so many pieces, and putting it together step by step, figuring things out, and then at the end, seeing the finished product from your work. Yep. So just gonna tighten this up with the Allen wrench, and then I'll be back. And the next part is going to be putting up the I guess it's not called a headboard, it's a daybed, but the board that runs along the back. So we'll be doing that next, so I'll be back. You guys can see it. The backboard to the back of the end caps. All right, y'all. So there are two sets. There are two sets of these. Right? Now, one has wheels, and so I'll be using the brackets to attach the two pieces together. Now, I will tell you that I've already seen a... All right, y'all. Okay, so I've got the trundle assembled, got the brackets in place, got one set of slats in, getting ready to slide in the second set of slats. Which may take a little bit more doing than what one would think. Well, one of the ribbons came detached from one of the boards. Oh boy. Anyway, so that is done. So the wheels are on, making it, you know, for you to, so you can slide it in and out. And for that bracket that had the holes, one of the joys of putting stuff together, you almost fall. So I put that one here because I figured this is going to be at the foot. And so, slide it down. I put it here. So I figure it's at the foot, less weight, less movement. It's in the back, so it should stay pretty secure. So that is where we are in the process. I will finish putting these slats in order. I thought it would be as simple as just like I said, just like with the top bed, the nail hole is not drilled at the top where it should be. It's drilled on the side, which is not going to do us any good. I'm not taking this apart just for that. I'm not. But to each his own. And that is where we are. So, the next thing will be to put the mattresses on. Yay, we're almost there, guys. Alright, I'll be back. But anyway, I'm just gonna hold the camera. So that's just kind of what I've got going on at the moment. I just wanted to make sure it was friendly, comfy, cozy. It is quite comfortable, I must admit. I think it works. So as Adele is singing right now, go easy on me if this is really not your thing. But just want to make sure that I just encourage people to look. Go out there, go for it, put it together, pull out your tools. Oh, that was the other thing I want to tell you guys. So the instructions stated that you get to a certain part and then you have to use the screwdriver. The Phillips head did not work well, so I ended up using the flat head. That worked better for me. So just want to also share that information with you. But anyway, going back to my point. Go out there, put it together. Don't like it, take it apart, add to it, take away, however you want to do it. But make sure that it is a representation of you, your personality, your style. And if you're still trying to figure out what that is fine. Everything that you buy, without it being damaged, without it being worn or washed, you take it back. And it's okay. It's okay. I always want to drive that point home. The way that you create, we're all creatives. The way that you create will be different than the way that I create. But I think that we can all share our thoughts and ideas around so many things, including interior design and home decor. And, encouraging each other just to keep going. And if, we veer too far off track and we are asked of our opinion, that we give that very respectfully. So that was today's project. You see I have a little bit of a glow. It wasn't hard. I have to admit, it was not hard. It took time, it took focus, and some adjustments. But 'tis is life. So this is the end result of my twin size daybed in my guest room that comes with a trundle. And I, again, will play around with window treatments later. But this is where we are. Until next time, y'all. Bye, peace, and have a beautiful day. And make it great. Bye, y'all.